Imagine someone steals your food, or murders another member of your tribe, or cheats on their partner. You know someone is lying, but there's one problem. There are no cameras, no fingerprints, no DNA, no written records, no police. So, how did ancient humans know who was telling the truth? The answer is stranger than you'd expect. Because for thousands of years, humans relied on something much more powerful than technology. They relied on each other. The biggest difference between ancient humans and us wasn't intelligence. It was community size. Most hunter-gatherer groups only contained 20 to 50 people. Everyone knew everyone. You hunted together, slept together, raised children together. If someone suddenly claimed, "I didn't take the food," the tribe already knew whether that sounded believable because your reputation had been building for years. If you were honest, people trusted you. If you constantly lied, people remembered. Ancient humans didn't need criminal databases. Their memories were the database. Today, evidence comes from security cameras, bank records, phone data. Back then, evidence often came from patterns. Was this person always causing problems? Did they frequently exaggerate? Had they stolen before? Did they suddenly change their story? Modern psychologists call this pattern recognition. Ancient humans practiced it without realizing. A single lie might be forgiven, but repeated lies slowly destroyed your reputation. And once your reputation disappeared, almost nobody believed you. In a small tribe, that could be devastating. Ancient humans rarely lived alone. If you argued with someone, other people probably saw it. If you disappeared into the forest, someone likely noticed. If you secretly met another person, people often found out. There were very few private moments. Ironically, life before modern surveillance may have been one of the least private periods in human history. The tribe constantly observed itself, not because they wanted to, because survival depended on paying attention. But what happened when there were no witnesses? What if it became one person's word against another's? Different societies developed completely different solutions. Some relied on respected elders. The entire community gathered. Both sides explained what happened. Questions were asked, stories were compared, inconsistencies mattered. Not because elders were detectives, but because they'd known both people for decades. Sometimes that was enough. As civilizations grew larger, trust became harder. So humans invented something much stranger: ordeals. In parts of Africa, Europe and Asia, people accused of lying sometimes had to undergo painful tests. Walking over hot metal, holding burning objects, drinking poisonous mixtures. The belief was simple. If the gods believed you were innocent, they would protect you. Today we know these tests couldn't actually detect lies, but for thousands of years, the people believed they could. And that belief itself discouraged many from lying. There's another surprising way humans caught liars: gossip. Today, gossip has a bad reputation, but anthropologists believe it may have been one of humanity's greatest survival tools. Imagine a hunter who repeatedly lies, claims credit for hunts he didn't make, steals food, breaks promises. People begin talking. Soon, everyone knows. Without courts, without newspapers, without the internet, information still spread, sometimes surprisingly fast. Gossip wasn't just entertainment, it was an ancient warning system. It protected the group from people who couldn't be trusted. The punishment for lying wasn't always physical, often it was social. People stopped sharing food, stopped hunting with you, stopped trusting your promises, stopped choosing you as a partner, stopped defending you during arguments. In prehistoric life, trust could mean survival. Lose everyone's trust, and you might lose everything. Being known as a liar wasn't embarrassing, it was dangerous. Even today, our brains react strongly to dishonesty. Not because someone broke an abstract moral rule, but because our ancestors depended on cooperation. If one hunter constantly lied about danger, people died. If someone lied about sharing food, families starved. If someone lied during conflict, the tribe could fall apart. Over thousands of generations, humans became remarkably sensitive to deception. Not because honesty is always easy, but because trust built civilizations. Long before fingerprints, before forensic science, before DNA, ancient humans had already discovered the most powerful lie detector ever created. A community that never stopped paying attention. And maybe that's why, even today, nothing is harder to rebuild than a reputation once it's been broken.